adapting it every day. The language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Caught the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby, it gets stained. But you better bundle up, cause it's a cold game.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame. You wanted me to come running when you called my name. You wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying. Oh, hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the great cities of the world, London, England. Coming up, another installment of the NFL International Series, and it should be a great one, as it'll be the Rams of St. Louis and the London Monarchs. Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call him down at the 44.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's Ward. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. A nice throw right there. And, Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
Second and a couple.
Hey, get it. Crack all 80.
To throw is Ward. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
19-18.
Now Ward. And this is Ertz with it, right side. Calling a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive.
A 48-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through. And the opening drive of the game yields 3. Well, they had the solid field position there to start the opening drive and didn't have to really move it too far to be in range and take the 3-0 lead.
And a lot of times I think that even I look at this a little bit negatively because of where they started with the field position. Hey, they still got 3 points out of this drive. Got a little momentum going. Got things set up for the rest of the ball game. Take the 3, be happy, and move on.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at the 20. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got a man open, it's Tyler Higbee. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First run now for Kyron Williams. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. This looks like a free play for Stafford. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right? You already had what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
2nd and 10.
Monday.
Play action. Stafford. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes, those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
They'll throw this out wide and complete it to Ridley. A beautiful fake. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
37-yard line.
Ward. Pass to Tony Pollard out of the backfield. So nothing doing there. And it'll be 2nd down. So what a time this is, folks. We always said that if there was an international city ready for an NFL franchise, this was the one. And now that day has arrived, a permanent NFL team here in the capital city of London. And judging by the early numbers, they could not be more proud. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 22-yard line.
That's another first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
19. Go.
Ward to throw once more. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off.
32-yard line.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. Second quarter now, and it's London with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Viking 18. Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to make it 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
18 Cardinal.
Going for it. Here's Ward. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown! Puka Nacua, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams have taken the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
They'll take over. First down and 10.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, and probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. Pushing his way through. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Tony Pollard, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Monarchs have regained the lead. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Stafford. Got a man. It's Higbee, complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Stafford. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
Stafford looks to throw again. Short throw, it's Higbee. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Throwing is Stafford. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's his second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Well, a cardinal sin there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Tutu Atwell. 25 yards that time.
Yards on the play. And the St. Louis first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
32. Set. Blue 60.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They work now on 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 26.
Stafford. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Tyler Higbee, 26 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23.
On the set.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
To throw, here's Ward. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now a run here, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now third down and very long.
60 Bobcats, 60, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Throwing now, Ward. Under pressure, they got him again. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. That's returnable now for Smith. Well, a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. 2 yards to go, second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. This is caught by Williams. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Now it's Stafford. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Make that now 3 first-half touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Let's go.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out.
He's got him in, complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
It's a gain of 40. And the London first down.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35.
18, Cowboy 80. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. They'll let this go for the end zone. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Throws left side, Atwell's got it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. And it's complete to Adams. And all the way in for the touchdown. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams take the block field goal and convert it into 6 points. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Monarchs 10.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready? Gravity Lions. Coming.
To throw is Ward. That's complete to DK. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Ready?
Here's Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
The goal is certainly to try and make a big play happen and climb back into this game, but you have to be careful. If you overdo it, you could turn it over and hurt your team.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the 1st. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Monarchs get a bit closer. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams fighting through, and he's got space. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. Stafford. He hits Adams complete. He's got room to roam. Touchdown! Davante Adams. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Rams had 6 to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
17.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and throw for it with Ward. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1 and 1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Now Ward. Now he's going to step up and run. Open man down the field. That's Iomanner. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Alec Iomanner with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Monarchs are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And a St. Louis first down.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Now Stafford.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now 2nd and 5. Again, it's Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Here's Stafford. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 106 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. And they'll go on the ground. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Kyle Manor, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Monarchs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Here we go.
Will line up for a
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll try and throw for it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Rams 31, Monarchs 30.
And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the St. Louis.
They try the left side here with Williams. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Now Stafford. Touchdown! Puka Nacua, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Rams are on their way to a 2-0 start. Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
42. Monarchs 30.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here's 1st and 10.
21-yard line.
Get it. Cowboy 70 Timberwolves.
Ward. That's caught left side by Eilmanner. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. But he's not going to be able to get rid of it. He's going to be tackled behind the line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
It's got to have it time. 4th and 9.
Ready. Bronco Mustang 19. Dragon 60. 19 Light. Go.
Going for it. Here's Ward. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Kyron Williams, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Rams have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out.
And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. He'll return it from the 6. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Ball number 32, it's 2nd and 2.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.